Hello, welcome back. So this is your reading for Friday, June 14th, 2024. Let's see what cards come through to help us with the day. Help us with healing our souls. Or just learning the cards. There we go. Ooh, okay, this is interesting. We have the Page of Wands, came through reversed. Let me leave it upright so you can see the artwork first, though. And the Tower reversed, okay. And Temperance reversed. Wow. Darn it. Okay, we're going to need some patience today, it looks like. So, Page of Wands. Oh, I love that. Just putting your energy out there. You have tons of self-confidence. It's usually a younger person, but you're looking forward to something that you want to say, do, and a lot of enthusiasm. But it did come through reverse, so there's some level of not, it doesn't have to be totally reversed, you know, it can be kind of sideways, where you just don't have the same amount of energy that you'd normally have in the morning. Maybe really it's just a lack of patience because it is, Don Corleone's birthday today. So maybe you can't stand seeing this immature person on the news celebrating his birthday or whatever's going on there. That's a real possibility. And so make sure you meditate in the morning, I would say. I mean, I never want to tell anybody what to do, but it'll be really helpful to meditate and get your peaceful time in the morning and stay away from the news. You can get it by print. You don't need to see it. You don't need to hear it. You don't need to overload the senses with all of that. Now, traditional meanings or keywords with the Page of Wands when it comes to reversed can be some new ideas that are just not coming through, or feeling a little lack of direction, or feeling a little pessimistic sometimes. And it can also be a card of bullying. So there you go. All right, that fits him to a T. But if you're pessimistic as to how it's going to be handled in the future with him, yeah, I get you. I mean, you have good reason to feel that way. But in the big picture, I'm here to tell you, don't take it to heart if you don't believe what I believe, but I do believe that in some lifetime it's all going to catch up with him. So with the Tower coming through reversed, this can be a disaster averted. Those are a couple of the keywords for this card. Other keywords can be a fear of change. What else? And you can see it is ruled by Mars, but I also bring in Uranus because, when this deck was created, Uranus wasn't discovered. Not this deck, but the Rider-Waite-Smith. Mars is the old ruler, but I like to look at Mars and Uranus because it's been building and building, and it can be self-destruction, but it usually comes in quickly, like there's a sudden disaster. But I do love this third eye up here, and that we can read the artwork however we like, and I do love having this. This inner eye, this focus of the inner eye. That's beautiful. So it could be that later in the day, you get more meditation time in, and you find your inner vision is working really, really well. Yeah. Let's see, other keywords with the reversed position. It can be that there's just, like I was saying, the fear of change and maybe avoiding a disaster somehow because you get good guidance in the morning. But I really do kind of feel like it's all about, a little bit about Trump. Then we have Temperance coming through reversed. Now, this is usually, and I love the Ankh here, which is all about life. Let's look at the artwork. Let me turn them all right side up just so you can look at the artwork. In case you decide you want to buy this deck or something, you know. Yeah, lots of flames, lots of people falling from a high tower, right? Now, Temperance is interesting here. This is usually Archangel Michael with a protective, life force. But I see the Temperance card as having to do with the spiritual law of mutuality, because it's a cosmic, it's a cosmic principle or spiritual law, whatever you want to call it. And it speaks to the fact that things that we're trying to co-create here on Earth, they only happen when we've got the mutual forces. We've got fire and water here, and some people call it alchemy. But look at this like big ocean of life down here, being in the water. And I do love all the peaceful doves coming through, and the lilies bringing through the wisdom. And these are the cosmos, the cosmic lilies too. They smell yummy. So, but anyway, the law of mutuality tells us that unless there's two yeses coming together, we can't really create something new. New forms of self-expression can only come through when who we are merges with something beyond ourselves. So it's the mutuality. They look at it as being, within that spiritual law, they look at it as being mutuality, bridging the gap from duality into unity, or at least to go towards unity. So wherever there's separation, then mutuality has to come in. Otherwise, the new thing won't be able to be created. Yeah. So, and you can see that mostly within relationships. Now, because they were all reversed, I do think we have kind of a simple message in that. There's not a lot of enthusiasm today for anything that is too wild and crazy and extreme, and because of that, we can avert destruction. But it is going to require that we merge with ourselves and our higher selves, and the highest levels of love, the laws of love, the forces of love. Otherwise, we're going to feel spent. We're going to feel out of balance. We're going to feel impatient. Not much patience with when the Temperance card comes through reversed. Usually, people are not feeling very patient with each other. And there's frustration. Right, it's ruled by Sag. There's frustration. There can be excess that brings in frustration, and we've cut off our vision. There's no real vision. So I can still keep getting it. It's about Trump's birthday. You guys, let me know if you get something else out of it, please. I want something else. But it all looks to me like nobody wants to see him anymore. We're tired of it. And everything about him is so extreme, it pulls everyone out of balance. And we really need to focus. We need our inner vision. We need a day to ourselves. It looks to me like a good processing day. And it is Friday. Yeah. So, okay. Well, take good care, you guys. Bye.